Hello everyone, KV here, one last time. So let's go and make some friends. Again! And again, again, again. I get very enraptured by this opening. If I could think of lyrics on the fly, I would, but I don't really have anything. I don't want to ruin it too much, so... Kirby and Star Allies, I'm here for one more thing. One more time, one more thing? You know the drill. Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Kirby Star Allies. On the last episode, we completed all of the Ultimate Choice, and we unlocked, as you saw Kirby running by there adorably, a new look for Kirby based on his classic design from the original Kirby's Dream Land. Now you might be thinking, well, if we completed all the Ultimate Choice, what else is there for us to do? Well, we only have 99% complete. That's not 100, and that won't do. We've been going through about 60 episodes of this already, so we need to make this 100% complete to end it all off. I know between the last video and this one it was 98%, but it's 99% now. So we're not done yet, okay? When you look at everything on the main menu here, you'll notice that there's all these little heart tags, heart banners on all the different modes, except story mode. Story mode doesn't have one of these things for some bizarre reason, and I think we need to go figure that all out right now. So without further ado, we're just gonna head straight into story mode. And you know what? Let's see, world peace. We're gonna go world peace. We're gonna get some. We're gonna get ourselves a good plethora of friends to be had here. I think that'll be a good idea. Just gonna go and pick up a good friend. You know who I like as a good friend? Who should we get as a friend? We have so many mystical options that we could choose from. I think we're gonna get... I'm gonna close my eyes. That one. I did not expect to get you. My eyes were closed to that, so I heard that music and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're getting them now. Alright, Raccoon Con, my nostalgia pals. We're then gonna go to, you know, we're just gonna... That's not what I wanted to do. Good start. Good start. We're actually gonna go straight to Far-Flung Starlight Heroes, because this is where we need to be heading. After you beat the main story mode of Star Allies, it's not technically done. There are still a few things you're missing, and there's still a few stages that you can play that you couldn't play until after you beat the story mode. One said stage is this one, the Ability Planet, which you'd be thinking like, well, it's an ability planet. Well, what are we gonna do there? It's just abilities, right? Well, yeah. I mean, it is abilities, and I figured we should probably get some cool friends to come with us here. In the ability room, you can actually get a lot of different things. You obviously have different little puzzles you can do with your friends here to just get some stars. You know, that great life count that I have there, that I totally don't have enough lives yet. All these little side rooms right here in the ability room, they all kind of contain their own special stuff that require certain abilities, but we have Raccoon Kind, so we can kind of just get most of these pretty fast. Not that big of a deal, I would say. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. We need it. We need these extra lives. We're gonna get 1,000 lives, man. That's what we're gonna do. That one we do need someone else though. So let me go see. Can I get a power here? Can I get a power? I'm feeling Beetle. Not what we need, but I'm feeling it. What we could use, though, is... Where is, yeah, Plug. Come here, Plug. I do like the music that plays here. This really nice, calm rendition of... Oh, there's Plug right here the entire time. Well, whatever. We have better Plug now. Our Plug's blue. Thanks, Plug. Yeah, nice rendition of the main theme. Just, it's just very, very calming, relaxing, very nice. I mean, the ability room has been kind of something they've been doing since Return to Dreamland at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Never realized he has 2 horns in the back there. I always thought it was 1. Huh. Well, the more you know. So it's not too new to be having one of these areas, but it's just kind of cool and whatnot. You just get to do all the different stuff here. We have a throwing one. I can take care of that. No problemo. I just like the piano for this one too, which is very, very nice. Let's see, can we get the other ones down here? We need a form of water or ice or something, and, well, you know. I'll just get Chili, why not? Chili's cool, he's adorable. Oh, I guess we could also use Koo. I was thinking you're gonna use the Fish-a-Flopple, but that works too, I suppose. Got some eggs. Yummy, yummy eggs. And then the final one, right down here. Look at this squad. Awesome. It wants us to use a cleaning type, which we have. Koo? Or that works too, Rick. Thank you. Over here we got some sushi and some more stars. You know, 993 lives. We're fine. We're fine. We definitely need more though. Definitely need more. All right, so let's see. What do I want to be? I don't know if I want to be Beetle. Well, I do want Nesp to come with us though. We're gonna have Nesp come. So bye, Plug. Sorry. Because Nesp is just the best, man. Nesp, don't touch those. Shush. I'll take Staff. I like Staff. Should we keep Chili? I think we should keep Chili. You know, Biospark. We don't give Biospark enough love. We'll give Biospark. All right, and then we leave, right? We can just go, and we can leave anytime we want. We just go right through this door right here. But instead, if we go all the way up, and we flutter our way up here, there is a secret door right here. What does it do? Well, that's one of the stages that we can actually play. And by stage, I mean endurance. Perfect. Thank you, Koo. A really cool area, or part of this, is this enemy clear giant. This enemy clear giant. Yeah, the enemy clear giant. That's what it's called, right? This gauntlets. It's a nice way to test the abilities you have in case you never got used to them in the main game. And it's just a fun way to kind of kick back and relax and beat up a bunch of enemies. And also, rank ups get a lot of extra lives. And I didn't mean to get fire, but, you know, that's fine. I have it now. Do really like the use of the blow-up blast music. This is used in the final stage of Kirby's blow-up blast. It's a sinister rendition. I know I use that word a lot, but I like that word. It's a sinister rendition of the credits theme from Kirby's Dream Lands. I know a lot of people think that if you do this area, it seems repetitive, and it is. But there is an end to it. So technically speaking, I count it as a stage. So we need to finish this. We need to beat all the enemies here in this nice starry background and see what our rewards are. It's not going to be the most amazing thing, obviously, but rewards are rewards. And thank you, Ness. My goodness gracious. All right, Biospark. Oh, no, you know, Ness, that's fine too. I appreciate it. Kind of want to give Biospark an upgrade because she probably needs it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There we go. I have a short kick up there. Anyone want that? I'm good for right now, but if anyone wants that, go for it. All right, I'll take another. I don't want that, actually. Defend yourself first before you go for me. Or don't. That's fine, too. Okay, Biospark. Biospark, I've made this incredibly hard for no apparent reason. All right, there we go. There we go. Everything's better. Everything's better now. Alright, time for a mini-boss. I'll take the fire. That'll probably be a bit more better for Bugsy here. I mean, Bugsy kind of just went away, like, really fast, so I guess it doesn't matter, but still. If we want to, we could recruit Bugsy. Could get some other friends up in here. We might do that later. I think we're good with Nesp and Biospark for right now. Nesp is one of my favorite new friends, and Biospark, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't been seen since Superstar, or Superstar Ultra, rather. Biospark was in Squeak Squad, if I'm not mistaken. I think no, Biospark was. Biospark was. I'm trying to recall my memories of having to play through every single main series game for the Retrovision we did and whatnot. This has been honestly a super fun Let's Play. It's taken forever for me to finish it, but I've loved playing this game every single minute of it, every single hour of it. I'm gonna probably still keep playing this game because now I have a goal of let's beat every mode of every character of the Ultimate Choice, which is probably not a good idea. Just stick to the harder ones, and by stick to the harder ones, I mean just don't do Soul Melter EX unless I absolutely have to. But maybe I'll get good. Who knows? Get rid of these Papercraft OLDs for right now. They are pretty dang cute. And, you know, the other word that I'm not going to say. I'll say it later, though. Get out of here, bombers. We don't need you right now. And then there's a bunch of big Verisol OLDs just flown down like they don't care. And I think we have Vivid Rhea coming up now. And since you are new, I think I will give you the friend hearts. Woo! Sorry, Biospark. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting to the crazy part of the gem believers showing up. Wow, that I don't think I've ever seen the big loaded Kirby walk sideways like that before. From the painting. Yeah, get out of Jam Believers. Thank you. Who got the food? I don't know, but I got the food now too, so everything's fine. Hey, look, it's Jammer Jab. Jammer Jab's pretty cool. You got Jam Believers, which don't use staffs, and you got Jammer Jabs, which do use staff because they jab you with them. Alright, who? Melon. I would like the melon. Very melon. Hi, Plug. We saw you earlier. All right. Whoa, look at all these guys. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, that worked out. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here ready for wave 2. Oh. I want it. I want it. I don't need it, but I want it. Alright, team. You get them for me. I'm going to sit here sillily. Alright, get out. Nesp, get rid of the other Nesp. Okay, can I... Let's see. Beatley, yeah! Go, Beatley! I can't do anything because I have my fancy hat on. I mean, I could do this. Okay, there we go. I was like, what are we waiting for? Alright, Twin Frosty time. You ready? You ready, team? Here we go! Yay! Okay, well, that got rid of one of them. The knot. The knots. Alright. Time to use some ice ability. Let's mix things up here as we go along, I think. Kind of show the different ways to play. Kind of make it a bit chaotic, you know? Woohoo! Ooh! Ooh-hoo-hoo! Heck yeah! Oh, can ice block most attacks? I don't know for sure. Anyways, I got a hammer now, so hammer time! And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna throw it at you, and then get another hammer. Chef Kawasaki, huh? More like... Death... Okay, no, that's just rude. That's just rude, don't say that. Oh, okay, well, one of them is now Death Kawasaki, because he's literally dead. Oh, that was not nice. I was trying to do a thing, and you ruined everything. You ruined everything. So now I'm gonna cook you. I hope you're prepared to be cooked by me. I mean, you didn't really need to be, because Vivid Ria already took you out, but still. Just for the heck of it. Supper party! I'm Twin Vivid Ria as well. Alright, where's my food? Where's my food that I cooked? Let's cook some more! Alright, everyone, in the pot, let's do it, let's do it! And man, that little singing he does is super adorable, I love it. Alright, food. I'll take Arse ability. Get rid of this Vivid Ria. We already have one. We already have a Vivid Ria. We don't need another one. Alright, Twin Bugsy. Here we go, Bugsy. You ready? You ready to face the power of that? I wasn't planning on doing that, but it happened, so there. How about the power of paint? Oh, I thought I was gonna at least get one of you out. Oh, it did. Time to suplex. Oh, come on. Fine, you know what? That works. Is that it? Alright, and that's it. So after you get all these, you get all these treasure chests. Look at all these treasure chests. You just can go crazy. You would get a star for extra life, an extra life, a maxim. Everyone take the maxim. An extra life, a star for an extra life, an extra life, a star for an extra life, an extra life, a star for an extra life, an extra life, and if you get 999 lives, you get a crown. That's really adorable. A star for an extra life, a maxim, an extra life, a star for an extra life, a star for an extra life, an extra life, a star for an extra life, and an extra life. Good haul, team. Good haul. There is a faster way to actually grind extra lives, which is not using that room, because that room takes a while, as you can tell. But it's still fun. And I'm gonna go don my nest hat. So with that all said, that's it, right? We're 100% complete now, right? That's it, 100%. We got all the maximum lives. Well, no. And before we do any of that, we're gonna go and get ourselves another dream friend. Warp of... Oh, that warp didn't really work out well. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open because I don't want to get Raccoon kind again. I mean, I kind of do, but I also don't. So, let's see. Popular character, Adeline Ribbon. Gotta go with them. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo. So, we'll get rid of Vivid Ria. We don't need two artists here. But I also think we could do better for a Frozen character right now, you know? A Frozen character. Yes, so we're going to now go to a completely different franchise. Just kidding. We're actually going to go to another Dream Palace. We'll go to Jumbastion. Sounds like a good place to visit. Looking for dream friends, you go to Jumbastion. You know, that's a good place to go for friends. And we'll get one more dream friend before we take on that final level. And of course, if we're going to Jumbastion, you know, we're here to pick up the newest of dream friends, the Mage Sisters. Alright, let's go, team! So where is this mysterious last level that I've been alluding to for so long? Well, if we head back to Far-Flung Starlight Heroes, you probably saw it really quickly. You notice that when we were doing Far-Flung Starlight Heroes, back in the main game, we had things such as Extra Planet Beta, Extra Planet Alphas over there. Is It's over there. I'm not gonna fly all the way to it. We also have more stars, because we need these, clearly. Have extra planet, Gamma? Yeah, Gamma. That's Gamma. And then after Gamma is Zeta. Or Delta. Right. No, I don't... It's not Omega. I thought it was Omega for some reason. It's not. So as you can see, we are missing one rare puzzle piece. We have not gotten this at all. So it's time to take on the very final stage of Kirby Star Allies and this extra planet. Let's go. So I remember when we were playing Star Allies Go and I alluded to, oh, this is an area that we haven't seen yet. This is that area, with this nice heart-shaped room starting up first, for us to go into this door where it plays some great music from Kirby Superstar Ultra. I think this is the 100% clear screen from the 100% menu screen from Superstar Ultra. So very nice that. And it is kind of an indicator. This game, honestly, is meant to be the 25th anniversary of Kirby, but also the anniversary of a certain individual's directorial debut, Shinya Kumazaki, who has been directing the main Kirby series since 2008 with Superstar Ultra. So, as a bit of respect, and maybe a bit of a plug for himself, this level is made to reference everything that has happened to the Kirby series since then. Pretty much ever since he got on board, the Kirby series has gotten a lot more lore, has gotten a lot more interesting characters, and has really been up in the ante as far as the games go, in my opinion anyways. But you don't want to hear that. Let's go play the stage, huh? So starting off with, we got this Ultra ability music from Kirby's Return to Dreamland. We got some broom hatters here. We don't need them though. We're fine. We're gonna go in this door and take care of everything here. So some of our Dream Friend pals did see these particular areas. You're not technically supposed to see these. This entire level was initially required for Guest Star Allies Go before the 3.0 update with the Wave 2 Dream Friends. And I think they took it out of the regular Guest Star Ally runs just because they didn't want you to spoil that you haven't done the stage yet. Because you kind of come here and you go, oh, where has this been the entire time? And it's there. It's in the main story mode. You just have to go back there for it. I will knock on a little elephant in the room, is that I did intend to want to do the stage for all of you somewhat blind, but that wasn't in the cards due to how a recording went, so that kind of sucks, but oh well. We get to see it now, and it's still a pretty awesome stage, regardless. I love the use of the background here. It just looks so gorgeous. And the music here does make it pretty dang epic. And Francesca, I know what you're doing, but okay. Well, it worked. All right, it works. All right, who wants a melon? Everyone had one. Okay, we're good, Rick. We don't need to... I know what you're going to try to do there, and that was not going to be very helpful, probably. And you know what? I think I'm ready to take a whip. Going back to one of my mainstays from Return to Dreamland. And hey, it's time to fight another Twin Kawasaki. Let's get some of those 100... It's like 100 whip something or other? I forget. Alright, so that... One of these guys should be done with. Alright, well, they're both done. So it all worked out in the end. I'll take one. Let's cook! What are we going to cook? I don't know. But we're going to cook something. Alright, who wants some takoyaki? Takoyaki! It's delicious. You should try it. And now, even though there's some lava going on, Yeah, let's not do that. We get to hear the Hypernova music from Kirby Triple Deluxe, which I actually really enjoy. I think a lot of the Triple Deluxe soundtrack is kind of slept on. It's actually a really good OST. And I learned that from having to replay bits of it for the Retrovision that we did in this Let's Play. And my gosh, I just... Mix! Alright, here we go. Suplex! Alright, I'll take it. This has been quite the journey, and I've really enjoyed just playing this game. Like, I've done some crazy things that have made it take forever in order to complete it, such as the Retrovision, or such as my crazy idea of, hey, let's do every single guest star, and then try to map them out properly. But I think, at least in my opinion, it's been a bit worth it. Your results may vary on that, but I've enjoyed it at the very least. I also really like this final area. It's kind of a shame that more of the game wasn't like this. I get part as to why, because if they had made more... Oh, that just released the Two-Face. I don't do that. I did, but I didn't want to. They still weren't quite sure how to make this game, I'd say, completely for players. It's definitely better than Return to Dreamland, by a long shot. This game is overall just better than Return to Dreamland in general. But, these cool, like, all four players needed areas, I really would have liked to see more of in the main game, but I'm glad that we get to see them in some form of capacity here. And who knows, maybe it's a sign for a future Kirby game and how they might approach this again, because I'd be up for this. I'd honestly be up for the style of gameplay once again, with the Star Allies and whatnot. I do think, to me, it's the most refined. I know it sounds a bit odd, but here's my rationale for that. In Return to Dreamland, you had the super abilities, and those are cool, but they're just screen kills. They're just glorified crashes, essentially. There's some fun puzzle things you can do with a few of them, but not that many. Triple Deluxe probably has the best one overall from a puzzle design standpoint. The Hypernova has a lot of cool stuff going on for it, for solving puzzles and for just seeing different parts of stages. And then, of course, Robot has the robot armor, and the robot armor is a really cool idea, and I do love it a lot. But there are parts of the game where it just kind of feels like it overstays its welcome just a little bit. Especially when you get some more traditional Kirby levels, that you kind of feel like, okay, I wish I could do this without the robot armor. But this game, since it goes straight back to those basics of there's no major, gimmick like those. Instead, you just have the Star Allies, and you can get rid of them at your leisure. You don't have to have them with you at all times. Like, this is one of the rare exceptions where you need to have all of them, is these particular areas right here. I feel like that's actually a really good way to progress the series, because in that way, it's not slowing down gameplay, but it's also keeping something unique that makes the game feel, I don't know, I guess a little whole. Because, like, Return to Dreamland, that game comes to a crawl the moment you get a super ability. But here, not so much. But yeah, it's still hard. Like, if you had to pit three of them against each other, Robot would probably be my least of the three if you're going Star Allies, Triple Deluxe, and Robot. But they're all still very, very good. And hey, there it is, our last rare puzzle piece. Very nice. This game just has something. There's just something like really whimsical about this game to me for some reason. It just hits all the right notes for me. Maybe it's because I've played it for over 300 hours, but you know. Is that dedication, or is that just because I really felt like it? I don't know. Oh, hey. Oh, no, don't eat me. Fine. Be that way. Have that. I'm gonna walk the dog in your butt. Or on your butt, I don't know. One of the two. Either way, it doesn't really matter which one you prefer overall, I would say. As long as you're enjoying it, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters. For me personally, this is the most fun I've had with a Kirby game. Well, since Robot or Triple Deluxe, but This Kirby game feels a lot more like... It really harkens me back to my nostalgia, and that's partially because these guys are here. But it harkens my nostalgia back to why I love the Kirby series in the first place, and that's why I just really love this game. It's such a good representation, such a good... If it had to actually be the last Kirby game in the series, it's such a good closer, in my opinion. It just kind of brings out everything that the series holds. That is just really, really cool and awesome. Anywho's, we still have one more segment to go, I think. It's been a while since I played this stage, so I don't actually remember what happens now. But I do know that we have... new music, which is from Planet Robot, which is actually pretty dang cool music, and yay! Thanks for waving. I do like how it uses all the different music from the different games. You know, Superstar Ultra, Return to Dreamland, Ship Deluxe, etc., etc. So I think we want water and or ice on this. This might be powerful. Again, if you're on the Friend Star and you have a Dream Friend, they can possibly get the ability, so you don't want that. Kirby getting the ability, not the end of the world. But if your Dream Friends, you want to keep them around, then that is the end of the world. Woohoo! Yeah, let's ride this star. That's Bugsy time, huh? And I have more, like, feelings on, like, the Kirby series as a whole as to where it's going to go and whatnot, but I think I'll save that for just a bit later. There's still a lot more cool things to see in this stage, particularly. We got some more stars, for instance, that we totally need. Alright, here we go. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. I have a bit of time. How do I know? Because there's a bottomless pit there. But it doesn't matter. We're fine. Because we have the Friend Star! We also have Rick! And Zan Partizan! And Adeline! The better painter. That Vivaria is just gone. Sorry. Yeah, Maxim. And I'm trying to think. I feel like there isn't, but just in case. Is there a Hal room here? I highly doubt there is. I know where the other three are at this point. We have already seen the one main Hal room that we have basically gone to and everyone for Guest Star Allies. There are two others. I won't be showing them where they are, because I'm going to leave that up to you to find them. Unless, of course, you just go look it up online, which you totally could. Which is probably what I did in the first place, but... I'll give you some hints. One is very, very early on, the Hal room. It is in a place that you wouldn't expect it, and you can use it for an unexpected method. Very vague there, but I hope that makes sense. Another is close to where we are now, but not quite. I think that's a good enough hint for both of those. All right, who do we want to wave? Do we want Kirby to wave? We want Kirby to wave. Yay! Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, I thought we were done for some reason. All right. Well, it's time to water. Oh, hi. Ball of Waddle Dees. Ball of Waddle Dees. We'll save you. We'll save you by doing whatever we're doing, which I don't think is saving you whatsoever. Where are those blocks going? Are they just rotate around here? Okay, I guess so. I thought they, like, went somewhere. Is there a Hal room down here? Is there a secret down here? That looks like a pit. I'm gonna goof off now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Okay. Okay, I gotta get that extra life we lost now. And by we, I mean me, obviously. Okay, that was pretty silly. It's because I'm using the control stick for this part, so I was tilting it down and. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, let's go get a power. Stone's a power. Hey, look! It's a tree. So you know what? Fire's a power. Woohoo! It's Eggy Woods. Do you have a bio for this? Oh, just the same one. Just the same one. It's gonna ram into you. It's fine. Oh, that didn't even count. Come on, man. Let me use the better than robot armor right here. Oh, yeah, we singed you. We singed you pretty dang badly there, buddy. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not entirely sorry, but I'm pretty sorry. Yeah, he is badly singed. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, he's crying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see. Who do I want to wave? I want, yeah, Francesca to wave. Yay! Yeah, everyone's so happy. Look at Alan. She's so determined. Oh, adorable. All right. Well, I think that's the end of the stay. Ooh. So, this formation of blocks should look very familiar to you if you're if you're old. Well, not that old, but you know, if you're an old fart like me. It's a Game Boy. The original portable console. Long before the Switch, long before the 3DS, long before there was even a DS. The old classic Game Boy. Yeah, it looks like there's a game that they're playing right now. Let's play it! Welcome to a perfect recreation of the very first level from Kirby's Dream Lands. Right down to that green sepia tone. I mean, obviously we didn't have these friends with us last time Kirby was here, but the Kirby series has come quite a long way since it first was introduced in 1992. And my golly, has this series been the utmost of amazing. In my personal opinion, anyways. And we even have this place. This place is there in the original. It used to have an inn on top of it. It doesn't have that anymore, but might as well just go on here anyways. And get a treasure chest. And hey, festival ability. My favorite from this game, even though it's just a crash type attack, but you know, I'd take this over crash any day. So now the goal is to not lose festival. Very, very calm. I like how like they are doing the exact same animations that they would have done in the original Kirby's Dream Land for Green Greens. Ah, that's just incredible. But that definitely wasn't there in the original game. Well, what's over here? I don't know, there's like a little lip there. Okay. Without further ado, something that is really cool. HAL Laboratories really likes to use the technology of every single system that they make a game for. From the 3DS having the 3D, obviously, and also the tilt controls, which they use for Kirby Triple Deluxe and for Kirby Planet Robot, back all the way to, like, the Super Nintendo when they tried to use the different buttons for different reasons. Like, they always tried to innovate on how the technology works. And they really found a funky way to use technology of the Switch. So, hopefully this picks up just fine. But if not, I'll tell ya. Anywho's, Kirby, let's step on that button. That was the HD Rumble playing a song for you. That's pretty awesome. So the Switch does have HD Rumble, as you know. It's the new Rumble technology, that new fangled. Let's get all these artifacts off the screen. It is not happy about having all those on there right now. And, truth be told, it can play music if you just get to rumble in the right, precise way. And here we go, our final little trophy of Kirby. We heart Kirby, Kirby and all the Dream Friends, including Flamberge and Francisca and Zampartizan, just, the history of the Kirby series, and it's just so glorious to see. Of course, how do we end the stage then? Because we really can't go anywhere from here. Well, I think the first thing we gotta do is make a totem. Alright. Let's make... Come on, Kracko. Yeah! Woohoo! Whee! The door is actually right in the statue's mouth. But we're all gonna just pop off Kracko here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Ribbon. Let's not. I didn't know you could even do that with the. You learn something new every day. All right, everyone, disperse. Oh. Disperse. I just want to try to get a nice shot lined up here, okay? In fact, you know what? Let's just do it. The perfect backdrop for it. That was adorable. Alright, it's time for our final goal game. I messed it up! How dare I? It's okay. Because you never know what happens after number 2. You never know what's next, is what I was trying to get at here. Now we have a lot of puzzles to look at. But now we have finally completed the last puzzle, Robobot Memories. We did it. All the puzzles are completed at this point. Including a special one that I do want to go and look at, but we're not going to look at it just yet. Because... Oh... 100% complete? 100 complete... I don't even know what I would say there. 100% clear, congratulations. Nice. Oh, I'm so happy about that. It's the... I mean, it was gonna happen eventually, but I didn't realize that... Oh. Let's head back, shall we? Back to select mode. Oh! And it's rainbow and it plays the... Oh! That's magical. And it even has this... Now I wonder, is that crown there because of Ultimate Choice and whatnot? Oh my gosh. Well, we have some puzzles to look at. So we're going to do that right now. First and foremost, we're just going to look at the one that has been plaguing us the entire time. That one, the one missing piece. It's there. It's rolled back here. Woo! It looks nice. I mean, it's not robot key art. There's like... There's some different things going on there, but still, it's... compared to some of these other ones, it's kind of, But hey, we get good music for it. And now I'm gonna take it out with some more chilling music, or some more chill music. We did complete this puzzle already, but here it is again, just for one more time. The Maid Sisters and Highness, all happy on a beach, having a good time with some ice cream in the sun. But one puzzle that I technically did complete off-screen that you didn't get to see was this one. The Bad Boss Brothers. This is an amazing piece, as it contains pretty much every major antagonist in the Kirby series, from both main series and spin-off games. And I love the choice of music, because if you recall, I mentioned back when we were fighting Morpho Knight with Gooey, I hope that one day they'd remix the Phase 2, the actual Zero fight from Kirby's Dream Land 3, because that music's amazing, and that's what this music is. It's a very, very low-key remix of it, but it's pretty awesome all the same. And I do like that the closer you get to Popstar, the more, like, kind of hopeful it gets. Because these are all technically baddies. I mean, King Deity was a baddie at first, but he's looking out there kind of like, oh, I don't want to deal with all this nonsense. We even got Grill there. Grill has never made an appearance in... wait, okay, no. She has. Through stickers and keychains and whatnot, but she's never made an official appearance in the Kirby series outside of Japan. She's from Kirby Super Star Stacker, or Kirby Star Stacker on the Super Famicom. Then we also have Dark Crafter right there, that big amorphous blob of different colors next to DDD. That's Dark Crafter from Rainbow Curse. Going out from there, we obviously have Mygalore in his corrupted state from Return to Dreamland. And even next to him, we have Necrodius from Kirby Mass Attack. Kind of fitting that they're right next to each other, because those two games came out around the same time. And then, of course, at the very top, we gotta have Zero 2, the big bad of Kirby 64. And next to him is Dark Matter Swordsman, as we know him from Kirby's Dream Land 2. It's a really good looking version of him, too. That really kind of embodies the darkness that was Dark Matter from Kirby's Dream Land 2. And, of course, Nightmare. Nightmare's a pretty threatening villain. He showed up in 2 Kirby games, the Adventure and its remake, but he does have a pretty cool design, so it's good to see him there as well. And we even get Yin Yarn from Kirby's Epic Yarn, because, you know, he is still somewhat a baddie, even though he's a silly baddie. Jurassic, of course, we gotta have Jurassic. Jurassic is kind of where a lot of this current modern Kirby comes from. As a lot of the attacks and the bosses we faced are based off a lot of the Jurassic soul attacks, so it's good to have her there. And also that she's kind of close to the Popstar, so she's not as corrupt, I would say. Hopefully. Down the bottom right-hand corner, we have Marx and his deplorable state, or his normal state. I don't know. Marx is weird. We need to figure out more about that guy. And then Zero himself from Kirby's Dream Land 3. With Star Dream at the bottom center, next to Dark Zero, or Dark Nebula, from Kirby's Squeak Squad, who is then in turn next to Dark Mind, from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Dark Mind being kind of this combination of the Mirror Realm version of Dark Matter and Nightmare. And there is one character that is next to Dark Mind. I can't tell for sure what it is. But it's there, and it just bothers me, because I don't know who that is, or if it's supposed to be anything of importance. It may very well be something from Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. Possibly. I could see them doing that. But if we're going to go with none of the, like, eShop games, what game isn't represented here? Block Ball? I could see that being the Boston Block Ball, actually. Though I thought Deity was the main villain of Block Ball, so it could be that. Air Ride had no villain. That is a mystery, and one I won't be able to solve for you. And I won't task my future self of doing it, because I am just not sure. It looks like there's an eye, but that could also just be darkness radiating from something else. And of course we have Queen Sectonia looking down upon Popstar as well. This entire image is amazing. The artists who do all of these are amazing. The remixers that do all these different music tracks are fantastic, and it's just so glorious. Alright, I'm putting out the inevitable, is that there's one puzzle that I finished, but I didn't want to see it, so I clicked out it really fast, but now I gotta see it, and I'm really scared to look at it. Alright. A farewell to Kirby? Wait, excuse me? A farewell to Kirby? What does that mean? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a little music box version of the main theme. Why is he crying? A farewell to Kirby. I mean, there's that butterfly that's been there apparently since day one, but... Wait, is that Popstar in the background? Look, there's that star right there. Is that from a dash, or is that Popstar in the background? What is that even... What does that mean? A farewell to Kirby. There's no way the Kirby series is done. That would be silly. I mean, this is a high note to end on at least, but no way. They're still making merch and stuff. The Kirby series isn't over. Maybe it's like a farewell to Kirby as we know him. He's gonna come back in a completely new form. We're gonna finally get those 3D Kirby games. I don't know, but he's crying, and that's really sad. And I'm pretty sure that's Popstar in the background. So he's left Popstar. Doko ni iku, Kabi? I love this game. Controllers down. Real talk. This game has been a treasure. I have just loved every moment playing this game. And I know in the future you come back and you watch this all in a binge and whatnot. This won't make any sense, but for me, it's been a year and a half that I've been working on this Let's Play, technically speaking. And this is the last episode. I didn't really expect it to have this kind of emotional impact, but here we are. And I think it's because of that I love this game so much. The Kirby series is really, really important to me. If it wasn't for Kirby, I would never have really gotten into video games, I feel. Something about Kirby's Dream Land 2 was just so inviting and just so mesmerizing to me when I was a little kid that it made me want to play more. It made me want to try harder games after it too, and I've always just had a love for this guy. Even if I got like teased about it growing up and whatnot, I still find the Kirby series one of the best series that are out there. And the music is slowing down, and I don't really appreciate that. Is there a way to... Can I, like... Yeah! I don't want to lose that music. It's so... It's making me cry is what it's doing. But, I wouldn't be here today without Kirby. I won't be the person I am, and obviously I still have a lot of room for growth. Everyone does. But this has been a huge treasured memory just playing through this game, especially for all of you. For all of you who have commented, for supported and everything, despite how bad the upload schedule has been for it. I hope you appreciate the little extra bonus I threw in there for that last bit of that stage there, because I figured that'd be kind of a cool thing to do. But I don't know what this means, and it scares me, but it excites me. A farewell to Kirby. I feel like this game really encapsulates what the Kirby series is. And I understand that for a lot of people who have grown up, who have experienced a lot more difficult games, who have experienced a lot more games that have variety, probably aren't as appreciative of this game. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, your opinion's your opinion. And as long as you're not being a complete jerk about it, there's nothing wrong with that. For me personally, the Kirby series has always been this series of games where anyone from any age, from any skill level, can pick up and enjoy. And I feel that with some of the items and some of the ideas introduced in the previous games, especially in some of the spin-offs, that's been a bit hard to ascertain. But this one really, to me, took it back to those roots. I really look forward to the day where I can see someone who might have grown up with this as their first Kirby game, just as I grew up with Kirby's Dream Land 2, and see what kind of memories that they have with it. I have a lot of memories myself, but I'm 30 years old. I want to know what it's like for a child to play this. What it's like for someone who's never played video games to play this. Or if someone who has played it didn't like it, I want to know how you felt along the way. Because this has always been about the journey for me, never the destination. And I really wasn't hoping to reach that destination, to be honest. There are parts at times where I felt like I just went, no, I just don't want to finish the Let's Play because I just don't want it to ever be done. Because I was enjoying myself too much. But that's silly. You gotta end things and start new things, clearly. And I guess that's what Kirby's going to do? The one thing I really enjoyed that I did was that retrovision for this particular playthrough, with all the Dream Friends and whatnot. Because it really exposed me to how the Kirby series has evolved and changed throughout the decades. And how some changes have been good and some have been bad. I have readjusted my opinions on many of the Kirby games thanks to it, and thanks in part to this game. And kind of myself as to what really makes a good game. And to me, this, until it gets topped, I'm sure, by yet another Kirby game, this is my favorite game. Something about it is just so magical, so encapsulating, so whimsical. I don't want Kirby to go. I want him to stay and be my friend. And I hope he wants to be my friend too. Kirby means so much for me, as I've said. And I can only thank the really cool people at HAL who have continued this series on, who have really evolved it into what it is now. Will anything come of that lore stuff? I don't know. It might just be there for a mystery and we'll never get it really solved. Just kind of be there for us to speculate on. Will Kirby get a 3D game eventually? Like a full 3D platformer? I don't know. Will we get Kirby Air Ride 2? I hope so. I think it's time for us to say our farewells. For now, at least. Don't ever leave us, Kirby. You are purity. And I know however many memes may be made about you for eating everything or being this destructible little thing of power. It's all true, but at the end of the day, it's done with a happy smile. An innocent smile. And I guess that's why I attached on to Kirby so much. It's that last bit of childhood that I have left in me that hasn't been corrupted by growing up. And corrupt's a really bad word to use, but as you grow up, that's what happens. You just learn more about the world and you kind of learn about how things may not be what you expect. And I've learned more things about Kirby than I would have expected now with all the lore and whatnot they've introduced, but he always stays that cheerful little pink puff. And I thank Hal for continuing on with this, for making it in the first place. I thank Sakurai-san for developing this in the first place, developing the series, coming up with the idea of let's make a game that anyone can play. And I'm so glad that philosophy has really kept with him through everything else that he's done. I'm grateful to Iwata-san, the late and fantastic Iwata-san, for giving this game the green light, for really pushing and endorsing this game. Because those two creators, in my mind, are some, and unfortunately were, some of the best in the video game industry. To me, at least. I'm so glad that the team at HAL, under Kumazaki-san's tutelage? Under his direction, continue to make these fantastic games. When I was in Japan in 2018, Kirby was everywhere. It's a weird thing, kind of a culture shock in a way you're not expecting it, and thinking of something that you're really passionate about. But when you're at home, when you're in your own environment, you don't see many people be as passionate about it. So when you go to a society that is overwhelmed with it, it's a huge culture shock to you to know that this passion is not misplaced. And I know that the team there is going to continue to make some amazing, amazing things. So, 本当にありがとうございます. Hell. But enough about them. They've done fantastic work in this game, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold back a tear or two here so I don't become a blubbering mess. But there are some other people to thank as well, especially for this Let's Play. I'd like to thank them individually. But first, let me get that music back up, because, you know, I just can't. Gotta have a tearjerker, right? First and foremost, a huge, enormous shout out to Silver Star Sheep. She did all of the key art that were used in all my thumbnails and the end slates and whatnot for this Let's Play. I remember when it first started, it was like, oh, just do this, that'll be it. And then I came to the idea, oh, let's do this thing with the train, that'll be cool. And then summer, when I was starting to plan how to do the rest of the game after the story, it became, so, can I commission you to do literally every playable character in this game? It was insane. But she pulled them all off. They all had unique, fun poses. They were all just so cute and adorable and everything. And I couldn't have asked for a better artist to help me out for this particular series. So there'll be a link. There's always a link to the artists that do the art for my videos in the description below. Please go give her a follow on Twitter. Go look at her art. She does some fantastic work. And I'm really thankful that I had all these fantastic pieces and assets to utilize. Another shout out to another friend of mine who goes by L on Twitter. Her name's Lori Soros. She helped with a bit of tweaking here and there of some of the in-game images that were utilized, especially during Guest Star Allies. You know, when there's that whole, like, smorgasbord of all the abilities and which friends could go where for which parts of Guest Star Allies, she basically helped me crop those perfectly into circles so that they could be utilized in a perfect manner for that. So I don't think I sing her praises enough for helping me out those kind of things, helping me out with just like touching up some of the logo images so they don't look like crud on the thumbnails and whatnot. So thank you so much for that. I'd also like to thank on Twitter one of the followers of mine goes by Morgman. Likes literally every single time I post a video, so thanks for that, but also just for being really engaging and encouraging. And he also recently did, or he or she, I don't know for sure, a playthrough of all the Kirby games, and that was fun to kind of see. It's just really nice to hear that kind of positive support, because that's what I really embody Kirby as, is this positive experience. So when I see that coming back, it really warms my heart, which then, of course, leads me to thanking everyone here. Anyone who's watched these videos, viewed them, commented, liked, etc. From the bottom of my heart, sincerely, thank you. It means a lot, especially when some people get into some of the talking about like the lore and whatnot, and just a conversation starts up, and I'm a bit shy, so I don't know quite how to respond sometimes. But I appreciate seeing all that, because it really shows that there is this positive energy radiating from these games, and that just makes me so happy. And speaking of which, the Kirby Informer community, thank you all so much as well. I know the main founders of it, Eliza and Tor Kirby, have been amazing, awesome people. You should go follow them and Kirby Informer on Twitter. They do a lot of cool stuff. And I remember that around the time I was about to beat this game in story mode for the first time, I had seen a post by Tor Kirby that basically told me, it didn't tell me particularly, it wasn't directed at me, but it said, I'm so excited to see where the Kirby series goes next. This was amazing. And I agree 100%. I don't know where the Kirby series is going to go, and I hope it goes somewhere. I don't want this to be the last thing we ever see of Kirby, is him with a little knapsack and crying as he leaves his home. But go give him a follow as well. Thank you, of course, to Nintendo, HAL, the composers, everyone who made this game. Please, oh please, pick this game up. You may not get as much time out of it as I did, but I hope you get some enjoyment out of it, at the very least. Get some friends, play along, just have a lot of fun, goof off, who cares? The Kirby series is meant for just relaxing and having fun. And, you know, sometimes you fight an eldritch horror god, but, you know, like you do every other day of your life, I'm sure. Thank you to everyone who has played and will play this game, because the Kirby series is always looking for more people to spread joy to, and I hope you get touched by that same amount of joy that I have. It's just a really lovely, lovely series. I don't know how to really end this off properly now. Where will Kirby go? I don't know. But we'll find him again, I'm sure. Heck, They could announce a new Kirby game right after I'm done posting this. After all, this image you could have gotten back in November of 2018. But I'm glad I waited to see until now. After everything was said and done, it's the perfect image to end on. Honto arigatou gozaimasu, Kabi-san. Suki desu. Subarashi. What a wonderful series, and what a wonderful adventure. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'd go over my usual spiel, but honestly, pick this game up if you are so inclined. And most importantly, find the joy that you want in the world. Have a wonderful day, a wonderfully great day. And if not, I hope it gets better. Kirby's out there, cheering for you. Because that's the kind of little adorable guy he is. Who knows, maybe he's leaving his home to come find you right now. To spread his hearts of friendship to everyone. Until the next Let's Play, whatever that may be. KV out. Sayonara, Kabi. Matane.